This time you can hear me. This shirt is real. What's going on down there is real. The Golden Knights have won the Stanley Cup, Cup in 6. This is happening. Sorry about the first Periscope that I screwed up. Who gives a shit, though? None of it matters. It doesn't matter. The Golden Knights have won the Stanley Cup. This is the moment every single person who watches every single one of these is waiting for, and it just happened. 9-3. 9-3. It was 9-3. Do you guys realize that it was 9-3? I can't stop saying that. All right, so when I first thought about this, what is this moment going to be like? What is it going to be like to do a post-game Periscope? There's one thing that jumped out of my mind. There's one thing that continued that I could not get off, that I cannot wait to have the opportunity to do the Stanley Cup champion Periscope, because here's what I want to say. Here's what I think means more than anything that has happened to me or today, anything. This is the most important thing to me. Every single one of you watching, every single person who follows me, every single person who has read a single story or told anyone or said anything about the site ever, all of it. I just want to say thank you, because honestly, it is insanity to me that I am here right now, that I'm talking to you right now, that I have this shirt on right now, and all of it, every single piece of it. The reason we feel close to this today, the reason all of this happens is because of every single one of you. And I cannot stress enough how much I deeply, seriously thank you, all of you, for doing this, for being here for me, for allowing me to do this, to allowing me to make this my career, my life, for making this happen. I cannot thank every single person enough. And then beyond that, I'm going to start doing the thank yous to everybody else, because there's thank yous around. There's thank yous that need to go to so many different people. And number one among them, chief among them, no one bigger, no one else ever can possibly be bigger than this man himself. I got a chance to speak to him. He was fantastic. That is Bill Foley. Unreal. The man came here, said, this is the market. This is where I'm putting my money. This is why. And he believed in Las Vegas. I believed in Las Vegas. He believed in Las Vegas so much more than me. I didn't have that much money to put forward. But that man is the reason why we're here. That man made this prediction. Cup in 6. He said we're going to win in 6 years. And it happened. That just happened. And I cannot say and thank you enough to him. And I hope that on the site, throughout the course of my time doing this, throughout all the time that I've been here doing this, I hope that all of this, I've honored him enough, and I hope that every single fan understands what he needs to mean and what he does mean and what it means for him to have decided to pick us. He could have gone somewhere else. He could have found a different city. There are other cities that wanted this. There are other situations. There are so much more that are options that he could have gone. But no, he picked us. He picked Las Vegas. Thank you so much to all of these people that are putting these up there, the super chat. Man, I really appreciate that as well. Again, that's how I do it. But thank you so much for those. But back to Bill Foley, like, just, it is really like, my favorite thing in the world is Las Vegas. I love Las Vegas. I love the city. I love the people in the city. I love everything about it. And we didn't have sports here. And he's the reason why we do. He's the reason why other sports have come. He's the reason why other things are going to come. He is all of it. And it's because he had the belief and he made the sales pitch to a league that I don't think anyone thought was going to come here. And he did it. He made it happen. And I just went out on the ice and thanked him personally for myself and for literally every single one of you watching this, every single person that was in this building, every single person in this city, because he gave us what we've been wanting. He gave us that chance to have that home team, to be able to fly our flag. And it's a legitimate flag now because it has a logo, and now we can fly a flag that says Stanley Cup Final on it. Like, we can do that. But thank you again. Thanks for these. Alex, Cody, thanks. Dustin, George, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. He gave us what we've needed. We all loved Vegas. We all knew how great Vegas was, and we needed something to show everyone else. And for him to be able to come and give us this chance and give us this arena and give us this team and make the prediction and say, we're going to do it, and force his front office to do it, despite the fact of some asshole blogger consistently saying that they're doing it wrong. Turns out I'm not an oracle. Turns out I can't predict the future. Holy shit, that's pretty wild. Nonetheless, pretty unbelievable that he decided to make that move. So moving on, let's go to the next group of people to thank, and that is the people who actually got it done. We'll start with the captain. I think he deserves as much credit as anybody. I cannot say thank you enough to Mark Stone. What a performance tonight. Are you kidding me? The man had a hat trick in a closeout game. People, let's realize what that means. No player in 100 years of the Stanley Cup final has ever had a hat trick in an elimination game, in a closeout game in the Stanley Cup final. Unbelievable. And this is a dude who came back from having 2 back surgeries, who had them operate on his back multiple times to then get back out there and risk so much. I don't think we realize and understand like the risk that this dude took, and to go out there and do what he did and make it happen, play the level that he played at, like unreal. Like it's beyond belief. I tweeted it out that like he's literally not a human, and like I'm well aware that he actually is literally human, but like, are you kidding me? That shorthanded goal to get the game going for the Golden Knights, like what? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like phenomenal. Next guy to thank. Jonathan Marchessault. Conn Smythe, Jonathan Marchessault. Conn Smythe, Jonathan Marchessault. Undrafted. A dude who basically got quit on by everybody, including the team that the Golden Knights beat, including that team. This dude, like, to embody Las Vegas, that guy has done it. That guy, no one cares about the crest and the city of Vegas more. Nobody cares about what it's going to mean to the city and what it's going to be able to celebrate with all of you guys and everybody out there at the parade, whenever that happens to be. No, I don't know when the parade is. I asked like 4 different dudes. Nobody seems to know still. I asked some of the highest of the highs, and they still don't know. So don't ask me about when the parade is. But dude, Marchessault, are you kidding me with this guy? Throughout the entire postseason run, to tie for the lead in most goals across the playoffs, to have as many points as this guy had. Like, look at the numbers. No, he's never done this before. And to do it at this time with this particular run, it's absolutely spectacular. Like, I cannot understate how incredible he was. Next, I'm going to thank Conler & Associates CPAs, because every Periscope is brought to you by Conler & Associates CPAs. Go to conlercpa.com to get your tax expert help. Tell them SinBin sent you. They'll hook you up with a free consultation. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring every single Periscope this season, including the last one, which I have a Cup and 6 t-shirt on that you can buy right now at our site. Go to SinBin.vegas, buy the t-shirt. It's fantastic. I have so many of them. I would love you guys to have them as well. And that's going to be fantastic. I got some ideas for what we're going to do tomorrow to get them. Conler is awesome. Next, Bruce Cassidy. Cannot say enough thank you to Bruce Cassidy for one of the biggest things that I cannot get beyond that. Let me say this. For years, one of the number one things that has bothered me with the way that things operate, be it this team, other teams, certain players, coaches, front office, everything. One of the number one things that bothers me, you guys all know this, biggest thing that bothers me is dishonesty. The Golden Knights hired a dude who came in here and never said anything but what he believed. Over and over and over. He said it to us. He said it to the players. He said it to every single person. If you met him on the street, this dude came up and was honest with you every single time. You ask him, what is it going to take to beat the Florida Panthers? He says, we're going to have to win the slot battle. You say, what are you doing different on the penalty kill? He says, we're more aggressive. We got beat on this. This man has been honest with us, with the players, with everything. And his ability to bring that honesty and show the world, not just the hockey world, but the sports world, that to make better fans, to make more passionate fans, to get people truly engaged, this dude came out here and did it with honesty. He answered the questions. He thought about the questions. And then you can see what the players did to get his systems, to make it work. He got better and better and better. He helped this team get better and better and better. Thanks, Carl, for that one. That's a big one. Appreciate it. It's just, I can't say enough thank you to not only, I can't get it off of there now, Carl. There we go. I can't say thank you enough to Bruce Cassidy he's just been a pleasure to cover. He's been a pleasure to write about. I think he's made my site better. I think he's made all of you guys better, understanding how cool it is to learn about the game through a coach that's actually willing to say it, actually willing to tell it all. Like, absolutely spectacular. Huge, huge thanks goes out to Bruce Cassidy. Next, front office. They stuck with it. They did not stop. They did not quit, despite the fact that I thought a lot of this crap wasn't going to work. And as I said earlier, I can't see the future. I'm just some jackass that stands here and tells you what I think. That's all I can do. They never stopped. They kept going for the damn thing and kept saying, we know that we're going to get this thing done. Over and over and over, George McPhee and Kelly McCrimmon did not quit. They did not back down. They did not let these things get in their way. They were making hard moves that were definitely going to be hard for me and for you guys and for players and for all of it. They made it work. They got it done. And I know I've been hard on every single thing they've done for a while. I get it. I know that they're probably not my biggest fans. That is absolutely fine. But the fact of the matter is, they got it right. They absolutely got it right. And now I'm thanking them on behalf of me. I'm thanking them on behalf of all of you that we just got to experience that right there. 19,000 of you got to do it in the building, and so many more, millions more, got to do it around the outside of this building and around the city and all over the world to really feel what and really, to me, like, it gave Vegas that passion. It gave Vegas that name on the map. And like, they deserve so much credit in that for finally getting it right. And finally is the wrong term, because they've been at this the whole time. And like I said, there were so many things that I didn't think that they should do. The Eichel trade, I'm an idiot. I thought that was a terrible idea. It was bad. In my mind, I was wrong. He was outrageous. He was everything and more that you can ask for in this playoffs, and basically since they've gotten him, he's been unreal. And the fact is, I thought collateral damage was going to be a problem. They found their depth, they found their goalies, found a way to get it done, and then they had a run that was absolutely unreal. Who else should we be thanking? Because there's so many other. I mean, just like all the misfits, I think that was such a sweet move by Cassidy to start the misfits. And honestly, like, when I saw the starting five and how they wanted to get it done, and then deciding that they were going to put those guys out there, I thought, empty bank account on the Golden Knights winning. They're not going to lose today. They came into this game with an understanding and a belief, we are going to win. We're going to win. And for them to have that and be able to do that, and Cassidy to give them that moment, it's really cool. And I think, like, one of the things that we've talked about so much over the course of this year is, like, and maybe not only this year, but over the course of history, is like understanding that first year was something special, and it will always be something special. And there's no question that's never going to be taken away. And now this year is even more special, same special. I don't know. It's a different kind of special. This one also will be never taken away. But to give that nod in this moment back to that team, back to all the fans that are still in love with that particular team, it's something that I thought we really got away from over the course of the last few years. And yeah, I criticized the front office a lot for it. I criticized a lot of the decision making, because I thought we were getting away from that. We were getting away from the lovable moments that made that team so spectacular, made everyone fall in love with that team. And as we've gone along here, thanks, Slim, monster, stud, Slim, I love you. As we've gone along here, it's so cool to see a coach recognize that, to see the players recognize that, as we did the lineup. Went from Stone to Smith to Marchessault to Carlson to McNabb to Theodore to Carrier. Like, for them to show that and say, like, look, we recognize it too. I think that also is recognizing every single fan that jumped on board with the creation of this team, and all of you in between as well. It does matter. Like, that team still means something to everyone. And for it to now have that nod in this game, and we can now look back And you can see that that was the group that got the cup first. That was the group that played to start the game. All of it combined. It's just really, really cool. It's just really cool to know that that season's not just dead. That season's not just gone. Thanks, what is your name? Pacifiner? I can't pronounce your name, but thanks for the love on Wiglif. I miss him for sure. Next, who else? How did I not get to this guy earlier? Aiden Hill? Aiden Hill, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this guy? He made another save in this game. It was like 7-1. I don't know what the score was. I don't even care. He made a glove save in this game that's legit, like top 3 or 4. Like, are you kidding me? I'm talking ever for a Golden Knight. I'm talking like Stanley Cup final history. Like, he's got saves up there, not to mention the paddle save, the ability to come in, the attitude he did it with the entire way, just becoming this and just riding this wave and becoming this fan favorite. And it's like, man, what a spectacular run for a dude that, like, there's no way anyone could have ever predicted it. There's no way anyone could have ever possibly said that guy's going to get this done. That guy's going to make this all happen. That when we went in there, I think we all were the same, like, I don't know. I hope, I don't know. And he comes out and he's even better than the guy before him. And Brossoit was awesome. I think Brossoit would have been great all the way through. I really do believe this Golden Knights win the Stanley Cup with Laurent Brossoit. I believe they probably win the Stanley Cup if Logan Thompson's healthy. But Aiden Hill's the one who actually did it. Aiden Hill's the one that got in there. Aiden Hill's the one that made it happen. And just like, there's not enough superlatives. Like, I've said everything you can possibly say on Twitter or on the story that I wrote or all of it. Like, it's just so crazy. And honestly, like, I think there's something to who he is too. Like, just the type of person he is. And I got a chance to talk to his family, and shout out to his brother for shaving the top of his head only. So he's got hair like mine here and then full hair all the way around. Wild. And he said he would do it if they make the Stanley Cup final. So he did it. So shout out to his brother. Thanks to him for being awesome too, and being a good sport dealing with that. But like, man, oh man, Aiden Hill, unreal. Like, you got to be kidding me with this dude. Like, I can't get over it. I cannot get over it. It's crazy. Defensively, like, every single guy on the defense, Zach Whitecloud broke his hand with 4 minutes left today. Like, these dudes, I don't think we truly understand it. Like, I was mentioning to a couple of people down there on the ice, and players and coaches and scouts and whatever, guys that I was chatting with, said, like, the run that it takes and what it takes to get this thing done, what it takes to deliver this performance tonight and allow the city to have this moment, to have what's going to probably be the greatest moment in the city's history. Like, that's what's happening right now. Whether that already happened for you or that's going to happen out there tonight, or if it's going to happen at the parade or whenever, they gave it to us. They gave us the greatest moment that this city is ever going to have. And I'll stand and scream it from the mountaintop that Vegas deserves every inch of this. However, what they had to go through to do this, and like I talked about Mark Stone's back, Eichel's neck, the different hands and ribs and all these different things. Like, I traveled to every single game. I went to every single game on this run. I'm dead tired. I don't even do anything. I just stand here and yell at you guys after the game. I don't even do anything. And I'm tired. I can't imagine what it takes and the insanity of what it takes to go out there. And then in this moment, with all the pressures, with all of what happened, it is absolutely wild for them to come out and cast it all to the side, save for the first 5 minutes. They weren't very good for the first 5 minutes. But after that, to cast that all aside and say, no, that will wait. We are going to win the Stanley Cup right here, right now, in this building, in front of 19,000 and the thousands more outside and the millions watching on TV. We're doing it right now. And Ken doesn't have to go back to Florida. Thank you. All of that, like the energy that is expended. And we've seen it. We've seen playoff runs. We know how you can run out of gas. We understand what it takes. for it to happen this way and for them to just dominate over and over and over to like wild. Look at the 4 closeout games. They whipped the shit out of Winnipeg, stomped Edmonton in Edmonton, stomped the Stars in Dallas, did what they did tonight. Like, are you kidding me? Thanks, D Foley. I don't know if that's actually whoever that. Well, you're a Foley, so I'm already thanking you anyway, whether you're related or not. 58 for the 58, not with us. That's a good call out. That is a very good call out. We definitely we miss every single one of them, and obviously, we wish every single one of them was here. And that is part of this. That is part of the fabric of this team. And I feel and like let me just talk about that for a second, which is I've been to most games here. Like I know I've missed a few. I've not been to all of them, but I've been to pretty much all of the games at home. I've certainly been to every game of significance at home. I've been to pretty much every game of significance on the road. T-Mobile Arena is special. T-Mobile Arena has always been special. Every fan knows it. Every player knows it. Everybody understands it. It's special. And part of the reason it's special is because of the fans. And the fans made it into something special really quickly. But to me, to look back at all the games, all the times that I've been in this building, always waiting for the possibility that this can happen, that they can possibly get it done and win the Stanley Cup, all of it happening. There's never been a feel, well, I shouldn't say that. There's only been one feel like tonight. I did say White Cloud broke his hand. I know a lot of people are saying that. I went to shake his hand and he couldn't because he told me he broke it with 4 minutes left in the game. Hurts to win, right? That's what they say. Hurts to win. But I've been to all these games, and the energy and the feel in this building was so reminiscent of that very first game that it literally like shook me. Because that game will forever be, every single person's memories. It will never go away. It cannot ever be topped and then topped isn't even the right word. Nothing can ever be the same or match it or anything of that sort. But to feel the energy in this building, and it was a very similar energy in a weird way, in that it was a celebration before it even happened. It was a coming together of a city to celebrate a moment, to celebrate and show the world how awesome Las Vegas is. And to feel that, I just it was surreal, just because I didn't think we'd ever feel anything like that again. And we did tonight. Like, I felt a lot of that. And obviously the circumstances are different, obviously, but that, for it to kind of come in that full circle the way that it did, it's pretty wild. It's pretty spectacular. It's pretty unreal. I don't even know what to say about that. Ooh, here's a juicy one. Rumor is that the parade will be early Friday afternoon. I'll give you my thoughts on it. I don't think it's going to be in time to do it tomorrow. I think that there is a soccer game at Allegiant Stadium on Thursday in which 80,000 people are supposed to be at. And I think based solely on police presence, they're going to want to be at the 80,000 there. They're not going to want to be at the parade, not going to be wanting to deal with that. So I would imagine it will be either Friday or Saturday. I would guess it is going to be late afternoon, if not night. Thanks to Van, the lifestyle man. What a name that is. So that's my guess. It's always been Friday or Saturday night. That's my guess. The other soccer is not until Sunday. I think there might be something, and there might be a Saturday, there's some international game or club game or something like that. I don't know, but my guess is still Friday or Saturday. I would imagine they are going to probably want to do it later. Again, these shirts are on sale now on the site. I can't get over the fact that, like, I retweeted it today, November 22nd, 2016. November 22nd, 2016. How many days ago is November 22nd, 2016? 2,394 days ago. 2,394 days ago, Bill Foley said, "We're going to win in 6 seasons." They just did it. Like, that is one of the most insane predictions For as terrible as you think the worst prediction I've ever had or worst take that I've ever had, this is 1,000 times better on the other side of the scale. That's insanity. I can't predict anything good 2 days from now. This man predicted it 6 years in advance, 7 years really in advance. Absolutely wild. Yeah, we are going to try and do some sort of a meetup at the parade. If you're in the Discord, there's going to be some information on that. I may share it if it spills out of the Discord. I'll try and share it as we go forward. If anybody else has questions, I think I've run out of people to say thank you to. I don't every single player, every stick guy and scout and all of it. It's wild. It's wild. And again, Vegas deserves this. Vegas absolutely deserves this. Will I take down not a major and fulfill the prophecy? Yeah. Where's Emmy? Is Emmy watching this? She makes those for me. I need to fulfill the prophecy one. Yeah, we're gonna have cups behind me. We're gonna have all sorts of good stuff behind me. It's gonna be great. Absolutely great. Space tonight. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll pop it up. We'll pop it up afterwards and we'll start talking about it. Maybe I'll just I kind of want to walk down the strip and see what I'm finding, but maybe we'll do it as I do that. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. What do we do with Hill now? Let's not worry about it. Let me just put it this way. Couple of disclaimers. First of all, if you ever see Aiden Hill in public or Aiden Hill comes back here, everything, he should get the biggest standing ovation ever, every single time. Whether he re-signs with the Golden Knights or not, he should get it. And the other thing that I think this is like a public service announcement in a way. Enough with the other fan bases. Who gives a shit? Enjoy it because your team just won. The team that you root for won. Who cares about Edmonton? Who cares about Dallas? Who cares about Florida? Who cares about all of it? Your team won. Enjoy the fact that your team won. Interact with people that are also happy that your team won. You don't have to fight these battles. Who cares? They're salty. They lost. You won. We won. Vegas won. The Golden Knights won. Bill Foley won. That's it. Stop dealing with the crap and feeding into it and making people think that this fan base is some sort of spoiled bunch of crap or whatever people think. It's bullshit. It's not. You've been here from the beginning. You've been here watching this team. You've been through ups and downs. And I understand that, yeah, there is certain blessed level to it. That the fact is the Golden Knights have been in the playoffs a lot. The Golden Knights have made it this far a lot. But we've never gotten to that. We've watched other teams lift the cup 5 times. We watched a team lift the cup on our ice right behind me 5 years ago. Who cares about everybody else? Enjoy your own moment. Take this moment and enjoy your own moment and live it up. You don't get this a lot. No, we don't know when we're going to get this again. I don't know if we're going to get this again. Enjoy it. And don't worry about the trolls and the fans that are from other teams. Who cares? Buy your shirts, buy your hats, buy your flags, do it all. Live it up. Live it up and celebrate Vegas every single step of the way. Celebrate Vegas. Because that's for me, that's the biggest part. The people of Vegas are awesome. And I've got some really cool ideas along with the shirt. I got something I'm really, really excited about that I'm trying to put the finishing touches on that I'm hoping to launch tomorrow to make sure we can get it done. I'm really excited because I want to tell so many fan stories. I want to tell fan stories. And as long as this plan comes to light, I'm expecting it to come to light. I want to tell your stories. So get them ready. Start writing your stories. Start figuring out what you want to tell me, how you want to tell it to us, and all of it. Get your best pictures. Get it all. We're gonna have some really cool stuff coming, and that is probably the thing I'm most excited about because, again, I started it off, and I'll end it this same way. For me, it's about Vegas. For me, it's about the fans, and I know that this means a lot to the players. It means a lot to the coaches and the front office and the management and the staff and the owner and all this. But I do this for the fans. I do this for you guys because I wouldn't exist without the fan base. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't even be able to do this. I wouldn't have been at this game tonight. Wouldn't have been any of it. So I'm so happy for Vegas. I'm so happy for everyone who jumped on board. If you're not from Vegas, and I know there's a huge community of people that became Golden Knights fans that weren't from Vegas. And now I hope you are more like from Vegas. I hope you feel like you're from Vegas. You feel kind of closer to the best city in the world. We are the best city in the world. And that's not America, North America. No, the damn world. We're the best city in the world. And to have us on display in front of the rest of the world, it's amazing. It's absolutely awesome. And that's why every single thank you that I did the entire way throughout all of this, it's for Vegas. It's all for making sure that the world knows how goddamn awesome Las Vegas is. And we're going to show everybody. I have a feeling we're going to show absolutely everybody. Thank you, Shannon. We're going to show everybody how great Vegas knows how to party. I think everybody probably knows that already, but let's show them again. Let's show them again. Thanks to Conlon Associates CPAs for sponsoring every single one of these all season long, all the way to this one, which we celebrated with the Stanley Cup right behind me. Unreal. This shit really just happened. Unreal. Live it up. Enjoy it. Enjoy every single bit of it. And thank you. That's really all there is to it. Thank you to every single one of you watching this, tweeting me, interacting with it, all of it. All of it. It means so much to me that I have the ability to do this. And I'm here because of all of you. And I cannot thank you enough that we're going to celebrate together. We're going to have such a blast moving forward. This is unreal. This is unreal. I get to think about this. I'm going to open every single podcast, every single one. And I forgot to do it in this one because I'm not used to it yet. Every single podcast moving forward, I'm going to open it. Hello, the Golden Knights are Stanley Cup champions. That's real life. I'd say good night, but I know you're going to have a good night, and I know none of you are going to sleep, and I'm probably not going to sleep. Maybe we'll move it over to Twitter Spaces. We'll see. That's it. Good night. Thank you to everybody. Thank you. Cup and 6, prophecy fulfilled. The Golden Knights are Stanley Cup champions. This is real life. See ya.